Hello, I'm the Happy Traveler. I'm traveling to New York by ship, and as I boarded my ship, I noticed that my good friend Wyatt was going to be joining me on my trip. Funny thing happened, though. I noticed that Wyatt had 3 bedrooms reserved for 5 people. Seems very weird, but I did know that Wyatt has a new wife. And I've been very anxious to meet Wyatt's new bride, and I hope that I get a chance to do so on this trip. As I boarded the ship, I heard the captain say that our departure was going to be postponed a week because some sort of a crate had not arrived yet. And then, oh, it looks like our ship's ready to sail. We'll all see you later. We gotta wait 5 seconds. The captain meets the passengers as they walk around on the ship.
Hi there.
Hi.
I'm your captain.
Hi, I'm Wyatt. This is my wife, Mrs. Wyatt.
This is Wyatt. You guys have a nice cruise.
Thank you, sir.
Hi there.
Whoa.
I'll be your captain for your cruise to New York.
Oh, that's very nice. Nice to meet you. Later on in the trip, I noticed that Wyatt had been staying in his room a lot, and I also noticed that his wife had been, at night, going into the other bedroom, the empty room, and sleeping. I noticed that Wyatt spent a great deal of time with his oblong crate in his room. One night, as I was walking around the ship, I observed something very strange in Wyatt's room.
Oh, God. Why? Why to me? Why to her? Oh.
After a few days of nice traveling, the weather began to get bad. The ship ran into a terrible storm. The water started to fill the ship up, and it began to sink. The mast broke, and the passengers had to resort to using the lifeboats.
Go back for the box! I'm going back! I'm going back!
No!
You can't go back.
Hey! Get back in here! Get back in here!
No!
No way!
No!
Get back in here! Get in here!
No!
Come on! What's he doing? What's he doing?
All right.
No, he's...
Wyatt never returned to the shore.
After he went and get the crate, he jumped in with the crate and sank to the bottom.
A few months later, I saw the captain in New York, and he told me the real story about Wyatt's death. Captain!
Hello there.
Oh.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. How are you?
How you been since that great storm?
Oh, man, I've been great, but I've been wanting to ask you one question, Captain. What did happen? What was in that crate? What happened to Wyatt?
Well, I'm really not supposed to reveal this information, but it seems that a few weeks before our departure, Wyatt's wife became sick. And eventually she died. Her remains were left in that crate, and they were very important to him. And I feel that he really wanted to go back and get them. And when he jumped in with the crate, he sank to the bottom because it was filled with salt to preserve her body.
Oh, this has been an actual portrayal of the Oblong Crate by Edgar Allan Poe.
Trying to reach parity with teachers in the Fort Wayne community schools. When it came time to negotiate a new agreement with the school corporation, Southwest Allen teachers asked for a raise of 12.5%. They were offered 7.5%, and that led to 5 months of on-again, off-again talks, mediation, and fact-finding.
Of course, in an extended contract negotiations, there are a lot of people who bring in things that happened a long time ago. You know, it begins to abrade old wounds.
To protest the lengthy talks, teachers worked only the hours they were paid for.
Teachers were feeling a lot of pressure with the papers, and they were stacking up. But I think it showed the community one thing. A teacher's job is not over at 3 o'clock.
It not only showed the community, it showed the students. Some say it took 3 weeks to get test papers back.
Yeah, because they would go home, you know, they'd just work the 7 hours or whatever. So they'd only do what they could